2, 3, testing. 1, 2, 3. All right. Well, it's about 3 o'clock in the morning, but I didn't want to go to bed, even though I'm really tired right now. But I didn't want to do that until I posted this video for you guys, and also give an intro to it. Fair enough? Because otherwise, you guys are just probably going to scroll through it. You guys got a lot going. This will be helpful towards what we're trying to do, you guys. So some of you guys, like Adrian and Lupe, you know, you're in sales, right? Selling houses, selling furniture, things like that. This video will help with that, but it's also, but that's not the reason I posted it. The reason I posted it was because there's 4 levels of learning, okay? And that's in the area of life. But for this type of training that we do, power bodybuilding, HIIT training, supersets, giant sets, you know, our physical therapy warm-up with the dumbbells, all of that kind of stuff is, we want to get to a level, right, where we're able to do it without thinking about it. We just do it, like where I'm at after over 20 years, 20 plus years. 5 years old is when I first started training. 19 years old is when I first started bodybuilding, learning all these different systems, okay? So I'm definitely at a level 4 in this area of my life with this type of training, right? So, and you'll learn all about the different levels. Most people, when they come to me, they're at a level 1 or a level 2. So now I'm going to get into levels, but I'm going to take this off first because out there, it's kind of cold, so I had a sweatshirt on. But just hold on a minute. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. All right, so I had to ditch the sweatshirt, and I got to put it on again when I leave here because out there in the hallway, in the sala, right, it's cold, kind of chill. In here though, in the shower room, it's like a boiler room in here. It's hot, dogs are in here, you know, it's warm, so might as well get comfortable, right? And then I'll throw the sweatshirt on so I'm comfortable out there. Just layers. So the 4 levels of learning, I've got them written down right here. So level 1 is where a lot of customers, friends, family members, clients, whatever they are, because, you know, some people pay, some people don't, you know, throughout this 20 plus year venture. So, you know, you guys, like I said, in sales, and things like that will benefit. There's other people though, you know, not just in sales, but in just being able to persuade people as a manager, right? So, you know, whether you're a sales rep, if you're a nurse, like you are, Tony, you know, things like that. If this also helps with, you know, if you've got your own fitness classes, like Alicia does, right? Yeah, so Marilyn, you know, you guys are all, and I'm spouting out names. Don't think everybody I'm naming off is a client, right? I name off people all the time. Some are clients, some are friends. But anyways, it's just as things come to mind. So again, when people usually come to me, they're at level 1 of the 4 stages of learning, which means they're unconsciously incompetent, which means they don't know nothing about nothing, right? They don't know how to train, they don't know how to eat. They just don't know. Okay, that's level 1, and level 2 is where they're consciously incompetent, which is the main reason why you would go to a trainer or do research, right? Because you're lost. You're going, fuck, I don't know nothing about nothing, and I know that I don't know nothing about nothing. So that's the level 2, where you're consciously incompetent. And a level 3. A lot of times people will still come to train personal trainers, train other athletes. We feed off of each other. Or the other athlete, they already know all that stuff. The athlete knows they're a personal trainer themselves. People pay them, but they'll still train with me because they want a refresh, right? They're consciously competent, but they want someone that's at a level 4, which is unconscious competence, where you can do it in your freaking sleep, okay? When you're consciously competent, you're doing something, and you got takes all your focus, and hey, don't talk to me right now. I'm freaking busy. I'm in the zone, right? But if you're unconsciously competent, hey, what's up? And you can do it with your eyes closed and on one leg and all this other stuff, right? Well, that's kind of where I'm at, unless I'm counting. I already told you guys, I'm still not a level 4 with coaching and counting at the same time. Okay, multitask is not one of my specialties, not my forte. But as far as other things, what did we work yesterday? Glance in a notebook, you tell me, boom, I already know. I don't have nothing written out or anything. I got a plan. I can make it up as we go, right? Because I'm unconscious competence. I'm unconsciously competent in knowing what to do without even thinking about it. It's just subconscious now, okay? Because of 20 plus years of doing this shit, okay? So that's where I want you guys at eventually with this stuff. It might take, a week or two. It might take 3 to 5 weeks, but eventually you will become up. You'll be up and coming in those ranks. You'll go from wherever you started, whether you're at level 1 of unconscious incompetence, all the way up to a consciously competent. You'll be able to climb up the ladder one level at a time to unconscious competence. So that's where I want you guys between a 3 and a 4 at all times eventually. And like I said, that might take you a week or two. It might take you 3 to 5 weeks. Now where you really become at a level 4 and unconsciously competent in all this stuff, it might take a few years, right? That doesn't come easy, but the more of a jump you can get on. I teach independence. It's not a good thing for long-term business, but I don't care. I'm more focused on, whether it be I train with a guy named Trini Garrett. What if Trini's got to go across seas, right? What if he's got to go across the other side of the United States and I can't train him anymore, right? Do we Skype out the workout? Maybe. Or does he just do it on his own? Because he's at a level 4 and he knows what to do and when to do it. He'll be able to make that decision. Fair enough. He can use me still. We do long distance training because I'm doing internet shit anyways now, so I can train people short and long distances. It doesn't matter anymore. I've learned even how to do that. I'm not really on a level 4 with it yet, though. I'm more on a level 3, but I'll get that 4 pretty quick. I'm tapping into that level 4 already. But I'm going to post this video now. I'm going to tag you guys in it. I'm talking about, friends, and I got a couple clients, the rest are friends, that are training with me, and I'm going to put you guys in a tag so that you can watch the X. Don't worry about me babbling on this stuff. I'm not this expert, so I'll give you his video is shorter than mine. It's 4 to 5 minutes, so you can watch that, and you'll learn more from him. He'll break it down just bada bing, bada boom, and it's just a no-brainer. And he's pretty much going to say the same type of stuff that I said, but in a much more compact, professional way, right? So, anyways, this is Showtime with Showtime Shredded Fitness over here. Size, growth, get big. And now we put the sweatshirt on. And here it is right here. Okay, it's kind of hard to read. It says the 4 levels of learning. So I got my sweatshirt back on because I'm going to go freeze my balls out. I'm going to freeze my balls off out there, right? If I go out in the tank top. So, gotta protect myself without the sweatshirt, right? you know, these tiny little muscles, you know, are gonna freeze to death. Yeah, I don't believe that bullshit. Ain't that cool? All right, so level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4. Those little initials down there. UI for unconscious incompetence. The CI for the conscious incompetent. The CC for consciously competent, and the level 4 unconscious competence. A UC right there. So again, the financial expert and sales expert is going to break that down even better. Yeah, it's meant for sales, but fuck that. We ain't using it for sales, guys. We're using it for transforming the body and making you guys look fucking better than you ever have. You know, just look at Trini's before and after pics, right? Ask some of these other guys how much they're losing per week and on their waist and all this other stuff. So we want that. We want that because it's insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. That's bullshit. It's not going to happen, right? So we got to do these things, and we got to know how to change the variables. We know how to apply the science of the Showtime triangle of success, which for optimal results is the supplementation up here, and the vitamins, and the nutrition, your cardio down here, and your weight training over there, right? On that triangle. You fucking set it up any way you want. But those tips of the triangle have to be covered in your everyday life and your training. And you want to get to the point where you can do this shit with your eyes closed if you had to, right? Alright, this has been Showtime with Showtime Shredded Fitness over here. Size, growth, get big.